Welcome in video lectures series on 8051 microcontroller. In this lecture, we are going to discuss out about a reset circuit which is used to reset 8051 microcontroller. So basically, when we talk about a pin configuration of 8051 microcontroller, the pin number 9 is used as a RST pin. That is, the pin number 9 is used to reset microcontroller device. So basically, the reset is an active high input signal. When the reset is set to high, the microcontroller goes back to power on state. Means when the pin number 9 is high, it causes the microcontroller to go in reset mode, and once the microcontroller goes in reset mode, then it goes into the power on state. So in order to reset the device, we have to satisfy one criteria, and what that criteria? The RST signal, that is the status of pin number 9, should be high for at least 2 machine cycles. So in order to reset microcontroller, the status of pin number 9 should be high for minimum 2 machine cycles here. So once we reset a device, then these are the by default say the status of all the registers after reset. Program counter and data pointer, these two are 16-bit registers. These two registers are going to hold initial value after reset as 0000. Accumulator, which is used to accumulate a result in various operations, is going to load with the value 00H as it is a 8-bit register. Program status word also get loaded with the value 00H. Stack pointer, which is going to point out stack memory, is loaded with the value 07H. B register is loaded with value 00H, and all the ports, that is port P0, P1, P2 and P3, going to hold a high value, in the sense after reset all these 4 pins are going to work as a input. Okay, so what care we have to take when we are dealing with the reset? This reset signal should be high for minimum 2 machine cycles. It's the most important criteria that we have to satisfy. Now, when we talk about a reset methods, basically there are 2 ways by which we can reset microcontroller. The first one is called as a power on reset, and this is a diagram for power on reset. A power on reset circuit ensures the system power supply stabilization at the correct voltage level. So here, how this power on reset circuit is say prepared? Simple. We are having one capacitor C with a value 10 microfarad and resistor R with a value 8.2 kilo ohm. And here this signal is given to pin number 9, that is what the reset circuit. Now how exactly this power on reset works? Let us see this. Suppose right now we have a microcontroller based system. Okay, so I am dealing with a microcontroller based system. So the pin number 40 is nothing but a VCC for this, and pin number 20 is nothing but a ground pin. And as we know, the rated supply that require is plus 5 volt. So now what we are going to do? Simple. The plus 5 volt supply that we are going to connect to this microcontroller like this through one switch. So the positive plate is connected to pin number 40, that is VCC, and negative plate is connected to pin number 20, that is what simple the ground pin. Okay, and this is what 8051 microcontroller. So what is there? The moment at which we press this switch, the supply is given to this 8051 microcontroller, means plus 5 volt supply is provided here. So when I am going to talk about an ideal condition which is represented here, simple, this is the ideal condition for turn on a supply, and this is what this represents. This graph represents the practical condition or the practical situation. Ideally at instant t is equal to 0 to t1, the supply is off. Okay, so I will consider this. I am having this plus 5 volt supply and one switch is connected here. Okay, and it is, we are having this microcontroller based system, and now this is connected to pin number 40, this is to pin number 20. Okay, so in this way, and this is my switch S. So the moment at which we press this switch, this plus 5 volt supply is given to this microcontroller. So at instant t is equal to t1, we are going to turn on this switch, and the moment at which we are going to turn on a switch, then this plus 5 volt supply is directly given to this microcontroller. This is an ideal condition. But practically what is happening, at instant t is equal to t1, when we close this switch, then the input supply is going to get attain some maximum value, then some minimum value, and slowly it is going to get settled down to its rated value. Means no doubt my supply is for plus 5 volt, but it might be happen that when we turn on a supply, so suddenly some spikes may be get generated, the electric spikes may be get generated here. So in between, say, no doubt after this T2, when my time T is greater than that of T2, no doubt plus 5 volt supply is given, and when the value of T is in between 0 to T1, okay, so 0 volt supply is given to this microcontroller based system. But what is there between T1 to T2? So in between T1 to T2, the supplies gradually goes on increasing, and means what, it's going to deal with the, say, somewhat like a variations. It is going to attain some maximum value, minimum value, and then slowly settle down to the rated specification. So now here what will happen, it might possible that here due to these spikes, this value is greater than that of plus 5 volt, and this value is less than that of plus 5 volt, which is not the rated voltage for 8051 microcontroller. So here when I am going to deal with the power on reset, which is formed with the help of this, say, simple capacitor C and resistor R, okay, and this middle or here this is given to this, say, the reset pin, and here we are having this VCC. So the moment at which we turn on a supply, okay, so between T1 to T2, here what is happening, the capacitor is now gradually goes on charge in this way, okay. So between T1 to T2, the capacitor is charging, and after T2, the capacitor is get fully charged, and it is going to give this response here. So now when I am going to talk about the exact what we call the nature or the response given by this circuit, between 0 to T1, as the supply is off, the charge on capacitor is 0, and between T1 to T2, as we turn on the supply, here this capacitor is gradually goes on charging, or the charge on capacitors gradually goes on increasing. And because of that, here as this is connected to pin number 9, so what will happen, the voltage that given to pin number 9 for this amount of time, the voltage on pin number 9 is high. I will denote that over here. Yeah. So between T1 to T2, the supply that is given or the voltage on this is high level, that is whatever the VCC value is there, that value as it is passed to pin number 9, and then when the capacitors get fully charged, this capacitor is going to block this flow of current when it is get fully charged, and hence the voltage on this pin number 9 is gradually goes on decreasing. So when I am going to focus between time interval T1 to T2, between this time interval T1 to T2, the pin number 9 is high, and because of that my device is get resetted. So whatever the variations are there, these variations are not going to have any effect on the microcontroller. Okay, so this is what called as a power on reset circuit. Simple. Between T1 to T2, the supply voltage is going to vary. After T2, the supply voltage is going to attain a constant value. So during these variations, the capacitor C is going to charge. So during the charging, the current flow is there, and it is going to cause, or this plus 5 volt supply is directly given to pin number 9, and once the capacitors get fully charged, it is going to work as an open circuit, and the status of pin number 9 is going to change from high to low. So initially, if I draw here the status of pin number 9, so between 0 to T1, the pin number 9 is at low level. At T is equal to T1, as the capacitor is charging the supply given to pin number 9, that is a high level. And after T2, again the voltage at capacitor, the voltage at pin number 9 is a low. So this, say, the simple pulse is provided on pin number 9. And whatever the status is there, the value of R and this C, is adjusted in a such a way that in this power on reset circuit, simple as shown here, I will draw this, the value of this R and the value of C are selected in a such a way that the status of pin number 9 is high for minimum 2 machine cycles, and hence my device is there into reset mode. And this reset is occur when we turn on a supply, and that's why it is called as a POR, that is power on reset. So this is the first type of my reset circuit. And the second type is called as a manual reset. So what is the change in power on reset and manual reset? In manual reset, one simple switch we are connecting across this capacitor C. So because of this, what will happen? No doubt during the power on, directly the time span which is, or the time required for this capacitor to get charged, for that much amount of time the pin number 9 is the status of pin number 9 is high, and once the capacitor series get fully charged, it is going to work as open circuit, and the pin number 9 is now going to say deal with the low level. Fine. So right now when the capacitor is fully charged, now meanwhile, and this specific activity will occur during the turn on time. So meanwhile, suppose in my programming or the middle stage of the execution, I want to reset a device. So simple, we are going to press this switch. So once I am going to press this switch, it is going to work as a short circuit for this capacitor, and the pin number 9 status is get changed from low level to high level. And again, what precaution we have to take? The status of pin number 9 should be high for minimum 2 machine cycles. Okay. So simple, the basic what requirement is there, the status of pin number 9 should be high for minimum 2 machine cycles. Okay, that means total for 24 clocks, for minimum 24 clocks the status of this pin number 9 should be high. And suppose, no doubt, right now my pin number 9 is high, okay, and the status of the pin number 9 is high for less than 2 machine cycles. So what will happen? My device is there into, or my device is not get properly resetted. So what precaution we have to take? The status of pin number 9 should be high for minimum 2 machine cycle. If it is high for less than 2 machine cycles, then the device is not properly get resetted. So this one phenomena or principle that we have to take into consideration. Thank you.